реальность диктует свои правила, и онлайн-форматы приобрели особую значимость в контексте поддержки и развития сферы культуры и искусства. Именно поэтому внедрение цифровых технологий в работу учреждений культуры — это прежде всего возможность привлечения новой аудитории и популяризации своей деятельности. Цель премии — поощрение культурных учреждений, активно использующих онлайн-технологии в своей работе, а также значимых проектов в сфере культуры, которые функционируют с помощью новейших информационных средств. Впервые премия «Культура онлайн» состоялась в 2020 году. Всего было подано 235 работ в 5 номинациях из 43 регионов Российской Федерации. В тройку лучших вошел проект «Марафон искусства ВКонтакте». Российская социальная сеть показала онлайн самые разные культурные события, от ледового шоу и балетной премьеры до иммерсивного спектакля в пустом зале Александринского театра.
На протяжении долгих 5 лет мы создаем разные культурные проекты на платформе онлайн, в онлайн-формате. Пандемия с нами случилась только 2 года назад. Все резко ринулись в создание онлайн-проектов, потому что, наверное, культура — это единственное, что помогает нам всем держаться на плаву, когда мир сходит с ума. Поэтому огромное количество трансляций, разных спектаклей, шоу, и театров, и музеев, каких-то онлайн-экскурсий, все это ринулось на нашу платформу. Хоть все 5 лет мы это и поддерживали и делали, просто раньше мы мотивировали к созданию такого контента, сейчас время мотивирует к созданию такого контента. Собственно, так вышло, что мы стали участниками премии. Естественно, что в какой-то номинации мы одержали первенство, в том числе потому, что мы умеем просчитывать качественные цифры просмотров. Для нас это такая легкая форма социального поглаживания, условно назовем это так, поскольку мы постоянно разрабатываем новые решения, технологии, мини-приложения, какие-то проекты. Мы привыкли к тому, что мы очень много работаем в этом направлении. Культура, к сожалению, не та сфера, где можно каждый месяц выигрывать какие-то крупные соревнования, конференции и так далее. Поэтому, скажем так, награды в этой сфере не так часто звучат. И, конечно же, любая награда — это, скажем так, мотивация для команды дополнительная и какой-то показатель достижения.
В ходе распределения мест стала очевидной необходимость в дополнительной номинации. Специальный приз жюри получили 3 номинации. Первый из них — исполнение песни «День Победы» с водным коллективом из 1000 музыкантов под управлением Юрия Башмета.
Во-первых, более 1000 человек
more than 1,000 people participated in the project, and I think it's a brilliant song, The Victory Day, and it was exactly timed to coincide with the victory anniversary, and there were different musicians participating from different cities. There were people from different choirs. Can you just imagine what should a sound engineer do to make it sound perfectly? They need to be singing exactly and synchronously at the same time. And with the same movement. And the notes should ideally match the intonation, because the slightest deviation would make it false. So it's a huge job to bring together all the musicians from different cities. And I was directing live, and they were also live performing in front of me. I was standing at the backdrop of a pre-recorded, I can't even call it a soundtrack, it was some kind of miracle when everything was brought together. It was the first project like that, and I think it was a success. It seems to me that a praise is the highest reward you can have. You're rewarded by what you do, by the fact that the project came to fruition, by the fact that you like it, that it is supported, and in general you're a good person, and you're doing the right thing, and you should be rewarded for it. People who do creative work need to be praised. I am convinced about that.
Премия 2020 года стала ярким доказательством, что в нашей стране много интересных и передовых проектов среди учреждений культуры в онлайн-среде. Логичным продолжением столь масштабного конкурса стало создание новой просветительской платформы «Культура онлайн». Культура онлайн — это портал, который знакомит с инновационными культурными интернет-проектами, удобно собирая их на едином ресурсе. Каждый год проекты могут номинироваться на премию «Культура онлайн». Уникальность площадки прежде всего в том, что она создана для всех, кто интересуется и профессионально занимается культурой, искусством, а также хочет создавать свои проекты в сети. На сайте можно не только познакомиться с победителями и участниками премии, но и прочитать интервью с авторами проектов, в которых они делятся своим опытом и могут вдохновить к воплощению новых креативных идей. Расширение географии проекта — это прежде всего возможность для участников перенять друг у друга лучшие практики. Именно поэтому было принято решение придать международный статус премии в 2021 году. Всего поступили заявки из более чем 20 стран.
Эта премия могла бы нам помочь, пока для, можно сказать, не совсем известной в России компании получить определенное признание, репутацию и тем самым открыть двери для новых партнерств, сотрудничества в области защиты культурных ценностей.
I'm excited to present and participate in the Culture Online Award to push this project to yet another international platform alongside other exceptional, innovative, and engaging projects that further our understanding and further the ways in which we can engage with art, culture, and museums in the virtual realm.
Actually, when we came across the Culture Online Award, we decided to participate for two main reasons. The first one is to reinforce the sense of togetherness against the kind of isolation and separation that every kind of museum like FBQ as well in the Gulf lived during the pandemic time, and to be part of a broader network, and that is basically the virtual and the iCloud, the internet that is offering to the entire globe. The second reason is because being nominated or eventually awarded for the education and community engagement programs online will represent a stepping stone in the museum excellence and best practices that we are achieving. We are trying to achieve part of our mission.
We are very grateful to be invited to apply for this digital award. As everyone knows, the digital content, particularly theater and arts, have exploded in the last 2 years due to the pandemic. However, there is no yet infrastructure to recognize those efforts. So we are very grateful that we've been invited, and we encourage more institutional organizations to recognize digital projects, particularly having to do with performing arts.
В этом году будут награждены лучшие проекты, которые были реализованы с ноября 2020 года. Награждение пройдет в 7 номинациях. В номинации «Лучший онлайн-проект 2021» представлены инициативы, которые реализованы в онлайн-формате в сфере театра, музыки и кино. Лучшим просветительским проектом могут стать онлайн-лекции, мастер-классы, а также различные учебные курсы и программы. За звание лучшей SMM-компании борются блоги в социальных сетях – ВКонтакте, Инстаграм, Фейсбук,
The blogs and social
Telegram,
networks will
Twitter,
fight VK, Instagram,
Одноклассники
Facebook,
и
TikTok,
другие.
Telegram, Twitter, YouTube, OK and others.
Номинация «Digital Трансформация» создана для проектов, реализованных ранее офлайн, но в условиях пандемии перестроившихся в онлайн-формат. Лучшей коллаборацией будет признан проект, реализованный при участии 2 или более компаний. Лучшее IT-решение для культурной сферы — номинация, в которой представлены проекты, реализованные с использованием технологий блокчейн или искусственного интеллекта, выставки с применением цифровых технологий, а также технологий VR и AR. И, наконец, культурная геймификация. Номинация для мобильных приложений, компьютерных игр, а также онлайн-игр в сфере культуры. Рады приветствовать всех участников. И начинаем торжественную церемонию награждения победителей Всероссийской премии «Культура онлайн» 2021.
Good evening. Good evening, friends. We welcome you to the Culture Online International Awards 2021. This year, the geography of the award has expanded, and the event has truly gained an international recognition. A total of 452 projects from more than 20 countries participated, up significantly from the debut year of 2020. In 2021, the participants in the award used digital technologies not only to retain and engage their audiences online, but also to create unique and interesting projects. There were very different formats submitted for the award: virtual tours and exhibitions, masterclasses and lectures with augmented and virtual reality, broadcasts of concerts and performances without borders for audiences around the globe. Projects based on blockchain and NFT. A positive trend of Culture Online 2021 was an active participation of regional cultural institutions. Cultural institutions from more than 50 regions of Russia presented their beautiful, authentic projects devoted to common cultural and artistic history as well as local traditions, and most importantly, in national languages. Now it is the time to get to know the names of the winners. Our first nomination, Best Collaboration. In this nomination, the Expert Council was selecting an online cultural project implemented with the participation of 2 or more companies. 5 projects that became finalists in this nomination are Artifacts, Cultural Detective, organized by National Priorities in conjunction with the Yoko Multimedia Service, My Planet TV channel, and EMG Studios. Dialogues of Art, podcast for the hearing impaired, organized by Educational Center Languages Without Borders, VTB sponsored. Going to the Museum organizes Culture RF Portal together with VK Project, Marusia Voice Assistant. The Mariinsky Theater, to celebrate the 125th anniversary of the Russian Museum, organized by State Academic Mariinsky Theater in collaboration with the State Russian Museum. The Moldcast movie, organized by International Festival Context Diana Vishneva in cooperation with Pushkin State Museum of Fine Arts and Aksionov Family Foundation. And the names of the winners will be announced by Fabio Mastrangelo, Artistic Director of St. Petersburg State Theatre Music Hall. Fabio, good evening, and the floor is yours. Greetings! I welcome everybody to this unique by content event, Culture Online Award. It's not an easy situation we had last year, and it is related definitely to the pandemic, pushed all of us towards searching for unique and non-standard solutions. I'm always interested in how you can employ the opportunities that the digital space provides for us. And we do find collaborative partners in this area. What I get is a very nice and stylish black envelope which has the name of the winner inside. So, the Moldcast movie. Best Collaboration Award, the Moldcast movie, organized by Context, Diana Vishneva, together with the Pushkin State Museum of Fine Arts and Aksionov Family Foundation. The Moldcast movie is a cross-media work that combines visual art, contemporary dance, music, and film. In a space of a classical museum, stories in tune with the history of Western European civilizations are reinterpreted through choreography. The main conductor, or the main tour guide, became Diana Vishneva, the protagonist and the bridge between eras and stylistic movements. The Pushkin Museum, with its collaboration of casts representing the main monuments of world culture, allowed the unique scenography of the project. Moving on, the best IT solution for the cultural sphere. In this nomination, the Expert Council chose a project implemented with a blockchain or artificial intelligence technology, exhibitions with digital technologies, VR, AR, or other techs. These are the 5 projects that were finalists in the category. The New Stage XR mobile app, organized by the National Drama Theatre of Russia, Alexandrinsky Theatre. Art Museum, organized by Cuseum, the US. Yazoo connects people with culture, organized by Yazoo Ltd, Switzerland. Storytel Hub, organized by Storytel Audiobook Service. 4Art app, organized by 4Art Technologies AG, Switzerland. And now the name of the winner will be announced by Evgeny Primakov, head of Россотрудничество Federal Agency. Evgeny, good evening. And the floor goes to you. Good evening. Good evening, colleagues and the contenders. It's an honor to announce the best IT solution for the cultural sphere. Modern cathedrals of art are moving away from classical canons, and the new multimedia technologies are opening new opportunities for the world of culture and art, and they attract the new audience, in particular our young people, to various exhibition halls and theaters and performance stages. They build the new face of art, and they make such museums and institutions more interesting. And it incites demand for multimedia solutions in the world of art, and it makes the players in the market to broaden their proposals. Now the winner in the Best IT Solution nomination, Art Museum, organized by Cuseum. Now the winner in the category Best IT Solution for Cultural Sphere is the Art Museum Project, organized by Cuseum, the US. In response to the closure in 2020, most of the world's museums in 2020, Cuseum has released a pioneering augmented reality application that brings famous works of art from museums into people's homes. Thanks to this application, people around the world have been able to virtually place paintings and other art forms in their homes and enjoy works of art that are usually only available for the museum visitors. Moving on to the Best SMM Campaign nomination. In this nomination, the Expert Council selected a blog about culture and art in social networks such as VK, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Telegram, Twitter, YouTube, OK, and other networks. And here are the 5 projects that were chosen as finalists. Art, Culture and Development blog by Anastasia Konovalova. TikTok of the Russian National Library, Hot Kultur. Pictorialart.ru. The 6th World Folklore Festival at TikTok. And in this nomination, 2 projects have won. The names of the winners will be now announced by Anastasia Postrugay, an art historian, the founder of the largest online school of art history in Russian, Pop Art. Hello, Anastasia, and we welcome you to our webcast. We know that last year you were the winner in this category and you were included in the expert jury panel. What's more exciting, waiting for the results of the prize or to announce them? I'll tell you frankly. Now, analyzing my current state, it's much more nervous to announce the winners and to be on the jury panel rather than being a contender yourself. Today, galleries, museums, and theaters have to fight for their audiences. They're competing because the audience is currently turned towards a digital environment. And I'm so happy that in the recent years, on all of our social media, we can see a lot of interesting and really deep projects that do bring culture closer to people. And now I will announce the winners in this nomination. This is just amazing. So winning today, Anastasia Konovalova's Art, Culture and Development blog and Haute Culture project. This is truly exciting because I know Anastasia for so many years and her project is just impeccable. And now I see the winner on the screen. Alexander, your project Haute Culture won, and I congratulate you with all my heart. Anastasia, thank you so very much, but let's move one by one. The Best SMM Campaign nomination, a blog about art, culture and development by Anastasia Konovalova's won. This blog is a unique set of interesting solutions patented for the art market participants. You get your own personal gallery if you're an artist. It's a blog explaining about history, art and culture through everyday life and your surroundings. It's an opportunity to find meaning and value in everything, to learn more about yourself, your family, your country and the world. Also in the Best SMM Campaign nomination, the Haute Culture project wins. It's a talk show about culture, art, those who do it and those who love it. We usually say that there's not always a gap between high and hot. We're not defining this, we just tell you why you should look more into it and why certain things make the world better. They're heroes that set the scenes, that organize exhibitions, that play performances, that publish books. We provide you entry points towards art. We tell you what you should watch or what you should see to be in the know. These are the specific steps you need to take. And now we move on towards the next nomination, nomination number 4, the Best Outreach Project. Yes, in this nomination, the Expert Council were selecting an educational or an outreach project in the sphere of culture, implementing its activities in an online format, lectures, masterclasses, training courses and programs. And there are 5 projects that became finalists in this nomination. Culture.Incorporated, organized by the Jewish Museum and Tolerance Center. Media Arts, Practices and Optics, organized by the Pushkin State Museum of Fine Arts. My Tretyakovka, organized by the All-Russian Museum Association State Tretyakov Gallery. An online laboratory of new media in culture, organized by the Foundation for the Support of Contemporary Art, Vinzavod. Behind an object there is a story, organized by the Sheikh Faisal bin Qasim Al Thani Museum, Qatar. And now, in the Best Outreach Project, the winner is My Tretyakovka, organized by the All-Russian Museum Association State Tretyakov Gallery. My Tretyakovka is a project that calls for studying and adding to the Tretyakov Gallery's collection. The core of this project is a virtual gallery with digitized works of art from the museum's collection. The images are accompanied by unique annotations, prepared specially for the website by research staff and curators of the museum. My Tretyakovka offers the users to open previously unpublished online works from the collection for donations, which then go to the endowment fund. Any proceeds from the endowment go to add to the gallery's collection. And now moving on towards the digital transformation nomination from offline to online. In this nomination, the panel of experts selected a project that had previously been implemented offline, but which had to be transformed into an online format in the face of a pandemic. These are the 5 projects that were chosen as finalists in this category. Bauhaus, Hutemas, the 20s to the 20s. Organized by the State Tretyakov Gallery, German Books Center in Moscow, and Frankfurt Book Fair Representative Office in Russia, as well as the Embassy of Israel in Moscow. The book Finder, organized by Ostrovsky State Museum and Cultural Center Integration. Talk to the Doll, organized by the Puppet Forma Theater. St. Petersburg Theater Seasons Festival, organized by the Niva Art Producing Company. Online 20th Assitage World Congress on Theater for Children, organized by the International Association of Theater for Children and Young People Denmark. And now, the name of the winner will be announced by Igor Butman, People's Artist of Russian Federation, the winner of State Prize of Russian Federation, the founder and artistic director of Moscow Jazz Orchestra. Igor, hello, good evening, good to see you, and you have the floor. Hello friends, I am very happy to welcome everyone at this award, Culture Online. Today the whole world is observing a serious situation, and we definitely need to keep abreast of new times, and I really like this moving from online and offline. Just recently we concluded our Jazz Across Borders conference, which was held online today, and there were a couple of topics that we touched upon, such as how to survive a new reality. I think that such projects as Culture Online make us more popular in the online environment, and they contribute to the digitalization, they contribute to the development of creative industries as a new potential track for the economy of the country. So the winner of this nomination, Digital Transformation from Offline to Online. Online 20th Assitage World Congress on Theater for Children becomes the winner. Thank you so very much. In the Digital Transformation nomination from Offline to Online, the winner of the project, Online 20th Assitage World Congress on Theater for Children, organized by International Association of Theater for Children and Young People. World Congress Assitage Going Digital brought together professional artists and researchers working in the field of theater for children and young people through an online event space. This International Association of Theatre for Children and Youth, known as Assitage International, brings together theatres, organizations and individuals across the globe which are involved in theatre and performing arts for kids and young people. The association members unite national centers, professional networks and individuals from more than 100 countries of the world. Alright, so we're moving towards the next nomination, Cultural Gamification. In this nomination, the panel of experts selected a mobile application, a computer game, or an online or a cultural online game. These are the 5 projects that were finalists in the category. Artifact, organized by the Ministry of Culture of the Russian Federation. BDF Quest, theatrical delivery, organized by Sergei Bezrukov's Foundation for the Support and Development of Socio-Cultural Projects, and Moscow Theatre. Love Letters, organized by Pop-Up Theatre. Mobile Art Theatre, organized by History of the Future Creative Studio. Art Hive Apps, organized by the Vito Group. The name of the winner will be announced by Nikolaus Rexroth, a pianist, laureate of international contests, a producer and artistic director of the RCCR Projects Agency Berlin, the founder of the Russian-German Music Academy. Nikolaus, good evening, you have the floor. Good evening. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for me, as well as for Anastasia Postrigai, it is an unusual position to be an expert, not a contestant. That's why I would like to specifically thank the organizing committee, the Russian Foundation for Culture, in setting up the competition last year together with our Russian-Germany Academy. were very close to winning the first Culture Online project. Our project was dedicated to the 75th anniversary of the end of the World War II. Cultural gamification is a phenomenon of modernity. Gamification is a new stage when you up the game. And our objective is to make sure that people are engaged in the process when new gaming mechanics are introduced into it. Gamification for the market is one of the major drivers for change. The technology helps to engage students better, and they learn better. Moreover, gaming mechanics help you to explain in a simple language complex topics. Now, the winner in the Cultural Gamification nomination is the Mobile Art Theatre. In the category Cultural Gamification, the winner is the project Mobile Art Theatre, organized by the creative studio History of the Future. Mobile Art Theatre is a mobile app with audio plays which unfold in the viewer's imagination and then blend into the surrounding space. A unique itinerary and a schedule is developed for each performance, and an ordinary walk turns into a fascinating adventure. The Mobile Art Theatre repertoire includes audio plays for both adults and children. You need just a phone and headphones. And then, when to start and when to play, it's you to define. The Mobile Art Theatre productions are written by professional playwrights, with the best composers and sound designers, and voiced by professional theatre and film actors. Next nomination, the Best Online Project. In this nomination, the Expert Council selected those projects that implement their activities in an online format in the cultural sphere. And here are the 5 projects that became finalists in the nomination. New Nature Virtual Exhibition Project Platform, organized by the Manege Central Exhibition Hall. World Youth Orchestra Marathon, organized by the Russian Concert Agency. Dostoevsky Lecture Library, organized by Contemporary Lecture Center. Hermitage Online Project, organized by the State Hermitage. International Online Theatre Festival, organized by the theatertimes.com, the US. Now, the names of the 3rd, 2nd and the 1st place will be announced by Semyon Mikhailovsky, the president of the Repin St. Petersburg Academy of Arts, honored art worker of the Russian Federation. Semyon, good evening, and the floor is yours. Let's start with the project that took the 3rd place. Good evening, dear friends and colleagues. I welcome you to the online award ceremony. Last year, as you know, moving online has become a necessity, and a lot of interesting initiatives popped up like mushrooms after the rain, and our objective is to make sure that we contribute and facilitate to the internet space development. We need to make sure that there are conditions for new educational projects growing and appearing, and the 3rd place goes to the Hermitage Online Project. Now, the winner in the Best Online Project, or rather a 3rd place winner, is the Hermitage Online, organized by the Hermitage State Museum. Hermitage Online is an internet project by the State Hermitage Museum, which features live broadcasts and video programs. The project offers on average from 4 to 10 live webcasts a month, and 8 to 10 video programs about the museum are published. The publications are made on the official pages of the Hermitage and various social networks. Of particular attention is the section called the Hermitage Visiting Colleagues, in which the Hermitage broadcasts from other museums, thereby introducing our viewers to the cultural life of their colleagues. Such broadcasts take place not only from St. Petersburg Museum, but also from cultural institutions throughout Russia. Semyon, which project took a 2nd place? It's the International Online Theatre Festival. Thank you, Semyon. The 2nd place winner in the Best Online Project category is the International Online Theatre Festival, organized by the theatertimes.com in the US. The International Online Theatre Festival is an annual online theatre event that showcases the works of international artists and companies, as well as renowned directors who have come to theatre as a way to explore the process of creativity and performativity. Throughout various months, the festival presents the work of international theatre artists and companies becoming a platform for encounters between international theaters and their audiences. The topic for 2021, Directions for the Future, are 3. All their productions and discussions were aimed at developing a path towards redefining, reinventing, and renaissance of the theater in the 21st century during and after the pandemic. Semyon, and now let's announce the long-awaited first place. First place goes to World Youth Orchestra Marathon. Alright, so the first place winner in the Best Online Project nomination, taking the first place, is the World Youth Orchestra Marathon, organized by the Russian Concert Agency. The World Youth Orchestra Marathon is a unique online project that proved that the pandemic, no matter what, can still help in uniting creative people from around the globe. In such a difficult time for the arts and culture, this festival brought together musically gifted children and teens from 19 youth orchestras in 28 countries. The marathon was broadcast on January 23, 2021. In Russia, the marathon was broadcast on Russia Culture TV channel and the smotrim.ru online platform, and it was also webcast in other countries which took part in the project. Russia was represented by the All-Russian Youth Symphony Orchestra in the marathon. Moving on to the next nomination, Special Prize from the Jury. The Special Prize from the Jury is an additional nomination established by the Russian Culture Foundation for regional projects. And now we will know who won in the nomination. The winner of this nomination will be announced by Igor Butman. Igor, hello again. And hello again. So the winner in this nomination, it's the Secret Signs and Clandestine Doors VR Tour. The jury special prize went to the Cathedral Secret Signs and Hidden Doors VR Tour, organized by the State Autonomous Cultural Institution of the Kaliningrad region, Cathedral. It's a 3D tour that takes you to the most interesting places of the cathedral. You will see stories, historical characters, visual effects, and various animation elements. The VR Tour Cathedrals, Hidden Signs, and Clandestine Doors is the result of a remarkable collaboration between the cathedral staff and the filmmakers of Franema Company, which was born thanks to a grant paid by the Vladimir Potanin's charitable foundation. All 3 episodes of the tour are characterized by dynamic storytelling and a variety of visual choices. The viewer has the opportunity to stop and look around in a particular room of the cathedral on their own. And I believe it's extremely important that this prize now involves regional cultural projects, because in the regions there's so much interesting things going on. Friends, but our ceremony is coming to an end, and once again I would like to congratulate all the winners and finalists of the International Culture Online Prize. Culture has no borders, as we just saw with you. Even the virtual ones are absent. We would like to thank the Russian Culture Foundation for the initiative, and of course we would like to wish all participants to come up with more interesting online ideas. Stay tuned. Thank you.